Three, two, one, action.
Hi guys, welcome back to Follow MC Show, and I'm John. Nice to meet you. Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? I hope so. In today's episode, we take a look at some common thing about learning English. As you know, English is so important in all over the world, and many Vietnamese people are struggling with conquering English. So today we meet a special guest from Apolo English Center. Please welcome Seda.
Hello.
Thank you for being here today on our show. I know that you just been back from India for a short vacation. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, I know that you have spent 5 years teaching English, in all over the world, and 1 year in Vietnam. So, what do you think of the Vietnamese people learning English?
First of all, I can say that they're very eager to learn. I see that they're just trying to talk to you, or they're just trying to practice English as much as they can because they want to learn, and it's really nice. Maybe not all of them have a chance to go to some private English schools like Apollo or like the others in Ho Chi Minh City, but I see that as much as they can, they just try to communicate with foreigners. So it's really nice. I really see their enthusiasm, so it's nice. I see that young generation mostly, they're very interested in speaking and learning English, so it's really nice to see that.
Okay, you just mentioned about not too many Vietnamese people have a condition to go to the center. So for you, what are the weaknesses and strengths of Vietnamese English learner?
Oh, good question. Actually, I've been thinking about that lately because I'm a teacher here, so I need to focus on their weaknesses and their strengths. So as much as I saw, first of all, even if they are good at English, because I have some kids, my teen class, for example, they're really good at English and they're talented. I see that if they learn, the way they speak is really good, but they're shy. So even if, because I know some people, they speak 6-7 languages, but they're not extrovert, so it doesn't matter if they are not able to communicate. It matters, even if they know a little bit, it matters, use that, like practice. So some Vietnamese people, maybe just because they are a little bit shy, they don't have a chance to practice because they learn maybe at home, maybe in this kind of private center, but when it comes to practice, they are shy, so they cannot improve it. And some people, actually, they're so I don't know, they really would like to learn it because they have some dreams. Maybe they want to work in other countries, or they want to travel, or maybe they're in love with some foreigners, some foreign girls. That's why it motivates them. They want to learn. So there are some strengths because some of them, they're very brave, and they are really good at communicating. When I walk around in Ho Chi Minh City, when I go to the stores, or when I call Grab bike or Grab taxi, some of them, they just talk to me during the way. Some of them, I understand that their English is good, but they're shy. So I think, first of all, they're smart people, and as much as I see, they're really hardworking people. So it's always advantage to learn English. So this is their strong way. But if they're not shy, I'm sure they will improve fast.
Okay, right. So shyness is the main thing you mentioned about.
Yeah.
Maybe practice makes perfect.
Exactly. So, but in order to practice, they need to be a little bit social. And because if you go to the centers, and any center, or if you study, or even if you have some private tutors, who just sits with you 1 hour or more than 1 hour, and who teaches you like personally. But if you still don't have a chance, or you have a chance but you're shy to practice, to communicate, still it's kind of hard to improve, especially your speaking skills. So it's really important to be a little bit communicative, and I don't know, like extrovert. It's really big advantage.
You just mentioned some purpose about learning English. In my own way, the main purpose when I learn English is I want to get married to a foreign girl. That's my main purpose. But later I changed because I want to work for international company.
Good.
I think doing anything needs a purpose.
Why not? I think everybody has a purpose to do something because this is the thing that motivates you. For example, some people, they really aim to see the world, but if they want to travel around the world, it's not impossible without English or any other foreign language, but it's easier, you know, it's gonna make your life easier. So it's always nice to have a purpose because then you're going to be like ambitious to do that. Because some people, seriously, they fall in love with some, I don't know, English American or any other foreign woman. So that's why they need to learn English to communicate with them, maybe get married in the future. But some people, they want to work in another country. Imagine you have a dream country. I really would love to live in Canada. I want to go to Canada. I want to stay there at least a few years. Maybe I will come back to Vietnam or not. So to live in Canada, to find a job, or at least to study, even if you're rich, to study in Canada. You cannot just use your money, okay, I'm going to the United States or I'm going to Canada. You need to know at least basic English to study there. So like there are many actually reasons to learn English, like love, work, job, travel, see different cultures,
As
communicate.
long as we satisfied with them.
Exactly.
Maybe we go too far. Now come back to English. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you know, cắt đi cha, lúc này hết ý từ cái gì để máy thoại. You know, a lot of people, they want to learn English, but they don't have enough money to pay for the English center. So, do you have any advices and solutions for them in these cases?
Well, first of all, it's very important to find out what kind of learner you are, because there cannot be just one way. Okay, if you do this, you're gonna learn French, you're gonna learn English. There are different learners, different kinds of learners, so different ways to learn. Some people, they're visual, so I don't know, they can just do anything, like they need some visual aids to learn. So it's better if they go to some centers like Apollo, because technology is great there, so you will always have a chance to visualize something and it's going to make you remember and improve your language. But some people, they're auditory. For example, my sister, she learned English and her level is really good, like almost intermediate, upper intermediate. She just learned by listening to some English songs.
You mentioned about that, so I tell you one thing, because to be honest, I haven't been to any English center in my life. I study at home myself on YouTube and talk with foreigners. So for you, is that the effective way?
Of course, it's because it's a natural way. Instead of going to, I know lots of people, they just go to language centers, they learn everything. When it comes to grammar, they're good, they read Shakespeare's books and something, but when it comes to talk, they cannot communicate at all. So it's not actually the only way. If you learn something, like if you learn writing, and it's not only writing skill you need to speak English, so I mean to be kind of secure with this, you know, confident with a language. You need to speak, you need to write, so you need to read, and when you listen, you need to understand. Imagine you're so good at speaking, but you don't understand when people talk to you because you're not good at listening. So it's kind of whole package. But my recommendation, actually my suggestion is you need to know what kind of learner you are. For example, as much as I see you're a very kinesthetic person, you really would like to walk and talk to people, you need to use just your gestures and mimics, so you're kind of kinesthetic. Maybe it's going to be boring for you. Any language center, you will just sit, look. In language centers, you don't just sit and learn. Of course, there are some kinesthetic activities for kinesthetic learners, but it's really important, first of all, to know yourself and to find out the way you're going to learn.
Or should we combine going to the center and going to the park on the foreign street to talk to foreigners?
Yeah, it will be perfect because you're going to learn. But then after you're done, you will just go home and keep, you know, speaking Vietnamese or keep watching TV, Vietnamese channels, and then all the time communicate with your parents, your family members, English. It's not the way. It's not only English center. It's not only, I believe that, not only like street English, you know, because both of them, the combination will be amazing.
Okay, thank you, and I hope you enjoy your teaching in Vietnam. And maybe
Thank
see
you.
you next episode.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And bây giờ quay em cảnh cuối đâu.
Wait.
Ow! Mosquitoes.
Ladies and gentlemen, in short, I want to tell you, you should identify what kind of learner you are. And in my way, I go to Bourbon Street, I go to the park and practicing English with foreigner. But in some way, you have to have a teacher, private teacher, or go to the center to have some direction. I think combine two ways is the best. So, if you want to be good at English, just do it and try your best. See you next time. I'm John. We are MC Show. We
Con
are
phố đã
MC
lên
Show.
đàn, mà lên đàn phải xuống phố để gây ngố chứ không cây đàn mới hợp số. Vì công việc hàng ngày chắc chứa quá nhiều toàn những là vết ố, nên vì thế tao dùng có khô tẩy rửa đi hết những điều thống khổ, và tao sống không có lỗ, sống luôn đúng chỗ. Thằng Big Boy nó đã gọi điện, nó bảo là tối nay có show, và tao hỏi nó đang ở mô, nó nói là tao ở casino. Ai giỡn hay